So what? So what if the law of attraction is bullshit? So what if manifestation is bullshit? So what if any belief system that you might have is bullshit? I wanted to talk about this because, when I first got started with the law of attraction, I had that same question. I was like, what if it's bullshit? It seems like it's resonating with me. And you might feel this way about my videos. You might be like, well, it's resonating with me, what you're saying, but what if it's bullshit? Like, I think back to the days where I discovered Abraham Hicks, for example, and that was my introduction to this manifestation stuff, and not me at, like, whatever 15 or however young I was. Not me at 15 years old trying to do a cult checklist on Abraham Hicks in my own head, because I was just like, is this a cult? I don't want to be in a cult. Like, this stuff that they're saying it's making sense to me, but I don't trust it. And that's the thing with this. Like, you need to prove it to yourself. Like, nobody else can really do that for you. And today, how I feel is that it's not even a question in my head, like, is this real or not? Because, well, at least in my reality, it is. Because I've proved it to myself over and over and over again, and I keep on doing that. And, well, so far I have nothing to argue against here, because I keep on proving this stuff to myself. And honestly, I don't even know if there is a collective reality, because now I feel as though every single person is just living their own version of whatever reality is to them. That's a whole other discussion, but so it's real in my reality. But when I was first starting with this, I too was like, is this real or is this bullshit? And here's how I finally got over that question. I asked myself, well, what is life? What is life really? And, like, stay with me. I know this sounds very philosophical here, but I do have a point that I want to make, and it might make sense to you. So I asked myself, what is life really at the end of the day? And my answer to that is, life, if you think about it, is just a string of moments in which you feel some type of way, right? You take how you feel into every situation that you are part of. Like, you can't separate yourself from how you feel. You experience every situation through the lens of how you feel. And while I felt like all of this manifestation and law of attraction crap was maybe bullshit, even though I was interested in it, and maybe it's delusional or whatever, I just started observing the people around me and the lives that they were living and the things that they were believing. And as I looked at all of these realists and all of these pessimists and all of these people who don't really believe in anything, really, and then as I looked at people who did believe in something, like, it doesn't have to be this law of attraction thing, it could be anything, really. People who had found something for themselves, I just noticed a pattern. I noticed this pattern where these people who had found something for themselves, they seem to be so much happier than the ones who are just looking at reality and talking about the way things are, and who are just collectors of manifested facts, basically. And I just started thinking that if life is just a string of moments in which you feel some type of way, and we all want to feel good. Like, at the end of the day, nobody likes to feel like shit. No one likes it, and I certainly don't. And so I want to feel good in my life. Like, I want to have as many moments where I feel good as possible. Then I kind of had to ask myself, well, I'm interested in this law of attraction thing, and, you know, it seems real to me, but even if it is bullshit, like, does it really matter at the end of the day? Because if I am here happy thinking about that stuff and pondering it, making sense of it, and versus all the people who are not thinking about anything really, they're just observers of reality, right? And they don't really seem to be very happy, to be honest. Then the question becomes not if this is real or not. The question becomes who is really feeling good most of the time at the end of the day. Because that's what everybody wants. And it's not really, even though we talk about achieving your dreams and all of that stuff with this manifestation concept, it's not really about that, is it? Because I'm sure you've heard of these stories as well, where there's just a person who has accumulated a lot of manifested stuff throughout their life. You might even say that they have everything that you could possibly want, like great family, like good kids, great home, lots of money, whatever. All of this manifested physical stuff. They have all that. And then they come out and say, well, I have all these things, but I'm not happy. I don't feel good. I have all these things, but actually I'm really depressed. So it's kind of like, well, what does it matter that I have these things? Maybe you even are someone like that. You have all these things, but you're not happy. So what really matters at the end of the day, then? You should know, out of all the people, you should know the best that it's not the stuff. You have the stuff, and you're still not happy. So it's not about the stuff. It's about how you feel. That same point that I keep on coming back to over and over again in my videos. It's about how you feel inside. That really matters. And so I would just look at the people who maybe have a lot of stuff but that don't feel good. And then I would look at myself who like doesn't have maybe as many things as they have, but I am like consistently achieving this state of feeling good, even though I don't necessarily have all the things that they have, right? So it's kind of like, who is really winning at the end of the day here? And I'm not saying that I'm better than them or something like that. I'm not saying that I'm a winner and they're a loser or something. I hope that you can understand what I mean when I say who is really winning here, because the question is not like how much stuff you have. The question is, how are you feeling most of the time? Because it doesn't matter what you have. You're still experiencing it through how you feel. It cannot be any other way. And so when you look at it that way, it doesn't really matter if this law of attraction thing or manifestation thing or any belief system is real or not. Because if I am here and I'm telling you about some of the woo-wooest shit that you've probably heard in your life, but I am happy, and then you go and talk to these other people who will tell you that this is bullshit, and you look at their lives and how they are feeling most of the time, and they're not feeling that good most of the time, then it's just kind of like you gotta take your pick. It's like, do you want to be like them, or do you want to be like however you want to be? It doesn't need to be this law of attraction thing. If you have some kind of belief system of your own, doesn't matter what it is, and doesn't matter what anybody thinks about it. If you are happy thinking these things, and making sense of them, and talking about them, then you are achieving the thing that everybody wants, and that almost no one is achieving, which is happiness. So, it's a very interesting question. Does it really matter what you believe or not? Does it matter if it's bullshit or not? Because at the end of the day, your life is just a string of moments in which you feel some type of way. And I don't know about you, but I would rather feel good in my life. I would rather have as many moments where I feel good as possible versus moments where I don't feel good. So it's like it doesn't even really matter if I ever get to my big dreams or whatever. If I am consistently happy in my day-to-day life, then perhaps that's really what success is. That's the true success. Because, you know, happiness, it's not a destination. It's a moment-to-moment thing. It's like in this moment, it either is or it isn't. Which means that it's available to everyone, because it's not some kind of destination, and you don't need to be some kind of specific way to get there. It's just a moment-to-moment thing. And if you are achieving it in your moments, then even if you are woo-woo like me, or maybe you're realizing that you are that way, because you're watching this video after all, then I would say you and I were having a lot more success than a lot of these realists and pessimists who don't believe in anything. Because life is just a string of moments in which you feel some type of way. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. If you have some kind of belief system that you believe in and that makes you happy, well, then you are achieving all the success that there is to achieve. Because all the things you want, it's because you think that you will be happy when you have that. But you're already achieving that feeling of happiness, which is just a moment-to-moment thing. So, it doesn't really matter if what you believe is real or not, if it's bullshit or not. What really matters is how do you feel at the end of the day. A lot of the people who don't believe in anything, they don't feel that good. And you are out here being crazy, and you feel pretty damn good. You're like, yeah, life is pretty damn awesome to me. So who's really winning at the end of the day? So I say be as crazy as you want to be in this world. And don't listen to anybody. Just listen to yourself. You know best what's best for you. So I hope this helps someone out there. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.